Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going to be using a team against the Dark Elves. We are after a team that can 3-star the Dark Elves guaranteed. It is probably one of the few teams out there that I can't beat 3-star with a team that doesn't consist of Dark Elves. There is the Archon team that can beat them with Ilios, however not even that is 100%. Now, I've been working on this team with a new deal. We've got it to a 95% win rate, 3-star, 5% loss rate. Now, that loss was done before we tweaked it a little bit, so I have a feeling the win rate might be a bit higher. This was tested 20 times, so I'll show you guys how to use the team I'm going to show you. It has 3 Dark Elves, Tyros, and a Mabe in it, and Roinar as your leader. So we'll go into the battle. I'll show you what you're using and how to use it. So going into battle, we have Roinar, Naja, Azariel, Tyros, Mabe. Now, please take note that our Roinar is our leader, not our Naja. Roinar, not Naja. But it is important. What we're going to do is follow up and use our Blades of Fury on the enemy Naja and reset her initiative. We're not going to lock her down. We're not going to lock anyone down, because if we do not reset her initiative immunity will kick in and we will not be able to use Tyros. We're going to follow up and use the Gaze of Ishtar, get the debuffs up on the enemy, and then we're going to follow up and use Light Cyclone. That's going to trigger the melee mark on Naja and put her to sleep. It's ineffective. The mark means nothing because Naja purges herself when her turn comes around. We're going to follow up with Blockade. Now, it's super important that you keep an eye. The fact that we've got the lockdown on Azariel is super important. You're not always going to get the lockdown on Azariel. If you don't, the system at the start stays the same. Now, we're going to follow up with the Touch of Ishtar on the enemy Naja and trigger the Azariel passive on her. Now, sometimes you will leave her with a little bit of health and not trigger the passive. If that is the case, you need to use Red Shadow on the Naja if she has a bit of health. If she has a little bit of health and you know you can use an auto attack, use the auto attack. You just need to trigger the passive. Once you've triggered the passive, you can either move over and attack the enemy Azariel with your Azariel if she's not locked down, or go ahead and attack Roinar if you want. We're just going to use an auto attack against Roinar, and we're going to go ahead and lock down the enemy Drake with Wood Spirits. This prevents him from using his gas cloud thing and forcing us to only attack Drake. Now, no matter what, we can remove the passive of the enemy Naja with Roinar, but that is not 100%. So this stage is the same as well. Even with 1 HP, even with the passive up and Roinar coming up, we're still going to use our Stellar Rain on Naja. Take that down to 2 stacks, and we're going to follow up and use our auto attack on Naja and take the passive away completely. Sometimes she will dodge. She's your main target. Use everything you have against her to take her out. We're going to follow up with Light of Retribution. Kill her anyway. I know we could have killed her, but Roinar can miss that. And if you miss and she survives, you will lose. You cannot come back from that. Our next target is the enemy Roinar. We're going to take him out. Like I said, this system stays the same. The only time you would not attack Roinar is when Drake's turn comes around and he hides Roinar. Then you focus Drake until you don't have to attack him anymore. After this, you have 2 options. You can still manually fight, or you can auto fight. If you auto fight, you do what I do. Select Lokia and just press auto, and the fight will take care of everything itself. You do need to select your targets, otherwise the battle might take longer than expected. So we're just going to go ahead, take out Lokia. After that, we're going to select Drake. And then you won the battle. It's 3-star. So we select Drake now. If you really wanted to make sure your characters come out with as much HP as possible, you could focus. You'd probably just put it on manual and just auto attack. Waste time for your Azariel to heal up, and there you go. There's 3-star. It is a pretty safe team to use. The time I lost the battle, I didn't waste my basic attack. Someone in my last video commented about me calling it auto attack over basic attack. I apologize. It's just second nature. I just call it auto attack. I mean basic attack. Anyway, if you don't waste the Stellar Rain and the basic attack from Mabe on Naja, and she survives, you lose. That's how I lost the battle. So now I focus both things on her. That way I secure my kill on her. If Roinar can't kill her, the Stellar Rain and the basic attack from Mabe and Tyros sort her out. It's two different paths. One of them has to succeed. It also helps as well if you are unable to lock the enemy Azariel, which can happen. You can fail to lock Azariel down, and she will heal up the enemy Naja a little bit. But the times that she isn't locked down is very rare. You just need to work around it. It is a risky team. There is so many little bits of RNG in it that can just bend you over. That's why I suggest this team with caution. I had some good success with it in tournament. I feel like this is the best method. New Deal agrees as well. He thinks this is the best method to use this team. I am aware that there is also a Dark Elves team out there that can beat the Dark Elves 3-star. Guaranteed, I'm not sure yet. I haven't tested it myself. I have to look through Watchman Discord and have a look for that. But this is my favorite team at the moment. There are two other teams I want to test. One is a Bomb Squad. One is, again, the Dark Elves, but that will be in another video. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.